What's going on, folks? So it's been quite a while since I've done like an official deep dive. So I got a deep dive video here for y'all today. I'm going to be checking out a band called The Fifth Rider, and the name of the song is The Black Banner. I'd never heard of this band before, and like I said, it's a bit of a deep dive, so make sure you got your diving suit on, you got your little flippers and stuff, and oxygen tank is topped off, you're ready to go, and buddy system's always important, so let's connect like the little ropes so no one gets lost down there as we're diving, and let's see what we can find. Perhaps some treasure, or perhaps an old boot. Hopefully not an old boot. Hopefully it's some treasure. Let's find out. Rangers, go.
Clans of Gruul, heed my call. United you stand, divided you will fall. The endless void above is all yours to claim. All who stand before you will face the flame. Now look up, see the black banner. No mercy, no surrender. Mountains crumble, hear the song of war. Cries of the weak, the songs loud as choir. You are the ruthless sword, let them feel your fire. What is this? A thorn in our side. The golden light appears with wings open wide. Hearken now, children of Gruul, none can dare defy our roar. Hearts, the seas will boil, the weak shall die, baptized in war. You shall arise, by wing and claw. The strong survive. Past, none stood tall, yet the valor they did not fall. Wise they are, their light shines bright, gives them the strength, urges them to fight. But know this, the golden light will fade, the bodies will their souls will decay. The little moth that clings to dying flame can match your strength. My poets are pain, science of the kill. They'll feel your rage, spill their blood with your craving blades. Time is now to overgrow. The Black Panther calls, second follow. Ignite the wrath in thy heart. The seas will buy all. The weak shall die. Baptized in war, you shall arise. By wing and claw, the strong survive.
Very interesting. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. The one thing I will say, I love the music. I love the music. That whole intro was so sick. It was like ominous and yeah, I love the little guitar melody playing, and then you kind of have like a chant sort of sound, like oh, like in the background, and it just sounded so ominous and dark, and I just love that. Like I love me some like heavy kind of dark power metal sort of stuff. So it was really set the stage for me. Like oh yeah, this is down my alley. I'm really kind of digging this. The whole intro was sick. The guitar work, and then the drums kick in. I love the drums throughout the whole song. Really awesome there. And yeah, the guitar work was killer. That whole intro was just sick. Once it kicked in a bit more, it just had such a great vibe, and really, really loved that. Even the song itself, I think it's a well-constructed song. I think the melodies are pretty decent. It's like vocal melodies and things like that. It's a pretty well done song, and my critique really kind of just comes down to like personal opinion. I mean, obviously all of my critiques or feelings are personal opinions, but some I tried to be a bit more objective and things like that, as opposed to just like, oh, just what I like or what I prefer. But if it's something that isn't so much objective, or it's like blurry there, it feels more like it's just strictly me, personal opinion. I wasn't too terribly keen on the vocals. Now, I'm not criticizing his voice. I think he's got that nice gruffness and that kind of aggression and impact to his voice that I think can work for a lot of things. It's like it's not so much like just the quality of his voice because again, I think his voice would work in a lot of different scenarios. And there's even parts of this song, like kind of that bridge section, I kind of dug, the way that he did it and stuff. So I'm not critiquing like the dude's voice itself. It's more for me like it feels like this song would have been a little bit better served with a different kind of vocal approach. And I'm trying to think in my head, and while I was listening to it, I was trying to think of like a good example, and I'm having a hard time thinking of it, but, it feels like the kind of song that would have been really great to have like a higher kind of vocal approach, maybe a hint of theatrics to it, to really add a little bit more to that sense of kind of deviousness or like dark, like, evil, kind of wicked kind of thing, because just that aggressive kind of lower sort of approach, it that's kind of like all it is, and it feels like if a voice had a bit more of like a higher register and again a bit more of a theatrical flair, it would have played into the music a bit more, and I think would have overall kind of enhanced the song itself. Again, and so don't get me wrong, I'm not critiquing his voice per se. I just feel like a different vocal approach could have possibly benefited the song. Like a higher, like, ba, 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 ah, like something like that. Like, obviously that's horrific. But someone who has that higher, like, maybe a good example is kind of like the song Burn in Hell by Manimal. Someone like him where he really, stuff like that. And it's just got that added little extra kind of wickedness to it almost. And that higher pitch to like kind of a darker, kind of heavier sort of sounding song. It just creates such a cool dynamic. And so this song, it just feels like that's what I was wanting while listening to the music. But then the bridge, it's like then perhaps take it down a notch, like kind of how it was in the song, where a deeper kind of little approach, and then it kind of builds back up and just has that higher pitch, slightly theatrical kind of like dark whimsy, almost to it. And it just, yeah, something like that I think would have been just killer for this, because I love the music. And again, the melodies are pretty solid there too. The guitar work was awesome. Love the drum work and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much my only thing. I think it's a solid song. And as it stands, I think a lot of folks would really enjoy it, if you like that kind of approach with just the kind of the heavier sort of aggression in the voice. But yeah, for me, I think a little bit more of that like diversity in the vocals with some high stuff and a little bit more movement in the voice instead of just kind of that direct approach would have been tight. But yeah, still talented band. Again, the musicianship was great. Yeah, pretty cool. Not too shabby. But yeah, that's my thoughts on this one. Let me know in the comments down below what you folks think of this song here. Let's talk about it. And I'll catch you next time. Ranger. Out.